Hi guys, today I'm going to be unboxing my Isul Mao doll. There he is. I'm very excited. I'm going to open him up. So this is what he comes with. He has a little, maybe a backpack or something there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra shirts. Little shoes. His stand has a star on it. He comes with glasses and his card. So I'm going to turn off the camera for taking all this apart because you guys have seen that kind of stuff before, and I'll come back and tell you my first impressions of Isul Mao. Hi guys, so I'm back with my first impressions on Isul Mao, and it's actually a couple of days later after I unboxed him. I only had a chance to quickly unbox him, and I was in such a hurry that I forgot to take some of the pictures that I usually take of him in the box, but anyhow, that's okay. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my first impressions of him. So those would be just kind of my initial thoughts of just taking him out of the box and seeing the things that he comes with and how he works and what condition he's in, and also just kind of my ideas about what kind of a doll he's going to be. So I will start by telling you all of the items that he comes with. He comes with a lot of things, and some of them still have the little thread in them from that they were attached to the box with. So let me just pull that out. So he comes with this really cute shirt, gray short sleeve shirt with Velcro closure in the back. It's really well made. I love the, I love the quality of the stitching on all of the Groove stock clothes. They're always, just really nice attention to detail with piping and nice straight stitches and whatnot. And sometimes, mass-produced clothes are not so nice, so it's nice to have something that looks like something you would actually wear. This is a really cute picture. I think it's an iguana. It's some type of a lizard anyhow, and it's just a really nice basic t-shirt. I think his theme seems to be black and white, so everything is kind of like black and white and gray. So there's that. And then there's this black and white kind of baseball shirt. This is a long sleeve shirt, or maybe it's 3/4. I haven't tried it on him yet. And it has these two bugs. Yuck. Not a fan of this one, just because I don't like bugs. It has like a scoop bottom instead of being straight across, and it also closes in the back with some Velcro. And then this other kind of opposite shirt, so it's white with black sleeves, and this one has, what does it say? Canny Honey, and it looks like maybe a bear. And again, Velcro closure in the back. And they're all cotton, and this one is the nicest of them all. This one is like a really nice, soft cotton. These ones seem like a little bit cheaper cotton, but they're still, cotton's cotton, right? Yeah, so that's the nicest cotton of the bunch so far. This one is really cool. It has these two skeletons. It looks like they're high-fiving or something, and then this little kind of insert here, which is kind of cute, a little cute addition. It also has Velcro in the back, and again, they all have really nice attention to detail, nice stitching. And then a little tank top. I'm not a fan of guys in tank tops, but this one has more of those little iguanas or whatever they might be in. This one is nice because it's got some more colors in it. It would look nice under his jacket. You wouldn't even know that it's a tank top. So that's kind of cute. I don't know what his arms look like, so who knows, right? So those are the shirts that he comes with. 5 extra shirts in addition to the shirt that he's wearing, which I'll show you in a moment. Then he comes with this really adorable backpack, which is like just really, I know I already said adorable, but I can't think of another word for it. It has a little working pocket in the front that's attached with Velcro. It has these little buttons on it that they're kind of like, I think these are like glossy paper, and they're they're glued to foam, and then I think they're glued onto the bag. And then there's these little faux leather details right here, just this kind of like the bottom of the backpack where it would be like waterproof for putting it down on the ground. It has this cute little star that matches with the star that's on his necklace in a nice shiny black. It has a skull stud on it, and it's metal, it's not plastic. This is metal too, I believe. As I said, it has that working pocket, and then it also has a working zipper. And it's a nice tiny zipper. I like it when they put small zippers on doll clothes instead of big giant zippers that look funny with the scale. So it's so tiny, I just don't want to, it's probably delicate, so I don't want to break it as I open it. But so it is a working backpack, so you could put things in it. It's big and spacious, and you could fit a lot of stuff in it. In fact, it would look better with some stuff in it, so I think I might take like a piece of paper towel or something and put it inside just to keep it from looking too slouchy. I don't know if this little piece of paper towel is too big for that or what, but yeah, that looks a little bit better. It looks like it's got some stuff in it now. So okay, I'll close it off camera because it's gonna bug me now that it's half open, so give me a minute here. Oh, that wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. And it has this flap that kind of covers the zipper like a regular backpack would be. And then it has these straps, which look really long, but that's because they are adjustable, so you can pull on them just like you would on a real backpack. And pull this one close, so you could put that on his back like that. Oh, he looks great with it. There you go. Yeah, so it looks really great. It's a nice scale for his outfit and for his size. I really like it. He's like a high school student or something, eh? Okay, so what else does he come with besides his shirts and his backpack? Well, he comes with his collector card, which is really cool. His hair looks cooler in the promotional photos than it does in real life. It's not quite as cut as jaggedy as that, which ends up making it look a lot more like a female's bob kind of a cut than this. This looks much more masculine, so I'm a little disappointed in the hair, but I'm also not, so I'll talk about that in a minute. The back of it just looks like this. It says Pulip's brother and then a bunch of stuff I can't read. And it says Mao there. It says his name. I was looking for his name. I couldn't find it. So there you go. And then he comes with these plastic glasses. They do have lenses in them, little plastic lenses. And these are that kind of brittle kind of plastic. I'd be very careful with the hinges. I'm sure they break easily, like most plastic glasses, toy glasses do. So that's what how he looks with his glasses on. I think that the glasses look very feminine as well, and so I'm gonna grab my British Nerd glasses. I think they look better on him. These are pretty much the same glasses, but in black. And I think if he's gonna wear I mean, these are very funky glasses. I think they'd look cute on a girl. These ones are probably gonna these ones also look great on a girl, but I think they look, yeah, he looks very hipster-like now. There you go. That looks a little bit better, but I actually like him without glasses because his eyes are such a beautiful crystal blue color, so. Anyhow, he does come with those glasses. He comes with two little hair clips too, which I'm not going to be wearing on him, but it's cute to have tiny little hair clips that are the right size for pull-ups, because I've been using baby hair clips, which tend to be pink and blue and green and yellow and like colors instead of something neutral. And so this is really nice. They're just like little bobby pins, and they're probably stiff. Yeah, they're stiff. He comes with a pair of shoes which I don't have on his feet because I suspect that the black one is going to stain his foot, so I'm going to put some socks on him before I put the shoes on. The white ones won't because the white one won't because it's white, but the black one probably will. In fact, it looks like, I'll show you, it looks like he's getting a little stained already. So these are, they look all identical to the British Nerd shoes to me, except they've got some little detailing here with the and they're obviously opposite colors with the stars. So there's that. And then he comes with his stand, which also has a giant star on it, which is kind of a cool addition. Oh, this is a different stand. This is a different stand. It has this extra little panel of plastic over top. Like normally the stand would only be this part of this textured, and then this shiny part is extra. And so yeah, that's kind of cool. It's a different stand. So there's that. And now I'm ready to talk about the doll himself. So as I said, his hair is a little bit more feminine looking than I was expecting it to be from the promotional photos. So it looks very chunky and textured there, and it's really just a kind of a classic bob is what it is. It curls under nicely. I'm really impressed with the quality of the wig. It's a really nice chestnut brown color with yellow highlights, and then underneath is yellow too. And it's quite yellow, like it's not blonde. It doesn't look like, it looks like that hair was dyed, because that's the color that dark hair turns when you do a bad dye job. So yeah, and it's kind of under his bangs too, so that you get to see some pieces of yellow under there. And there's also some pieces of yellow on the top so that you can see more of it. And there's kind of yellow throughout the top, but it's also, there's a lot of it underneath. So that's what his wig looks like. I think it's a really good quality wig. It doesn't feel terribly soft, like it's kind of crunchy at the ends, if that makes sense. It's soft through the middle parts of the strands, but at the ends it's a little kind of crunchy feeling. And I don't know if that's because and actually I think the yellow hair is drier than the brown hair, and I don't know if that's just because it's new. Maybe once I handle it a little bit it will soften up. It's not at all frizzy. I mean, look at where it ends. It's not frizzy at all. Usually that's where frizz begins, is at the ends of the hairs, but it's not. It does feel a little dry, but it's smooth and silky and shiny, so that's nice. It is a nice looking wig. I don't see any wig cap showing. It has the kind of part that kind of has one point on it and then it all goes out from there. And I don't see any wig cap showing. Those wigs are usually, when the part is like that, it does a pretty good job of covering the wig. It's fairly thick hair, like it's not thin. So that's his wig. He has strange eyebrows, just like my Natsume doll has strange eyebrows too. Not the same, but strange in different ways. They're very small and they're pointy, and they make him look angry because they're kind of, yeah, see those glasses left marks on his face. I don't like that about those glasses, but it's coming off. Yeah, they make him look angry. So if I re-wig him, which I might because his wig is a little feminine, and I'd love to have this kind of a haircut on one of my girl dolls, so if I re-wig him, I'll be sure to get a wig that covers up those eyebrows. I don't care. I don't really mind if eyebrows aren't the nicest, because so many wigs do cover the eyebrows. I'm just careful when I buy a wig that doesn't cover the eyebrows that I put it on a doll whose eyebrows I like. What I really, really love about this doll is that he does not have a whole lot of eye makeup. In fact, the shading around his eyes is all natural, like it's just the yellowy color that would go with his skin tone. So it does not look like he has any kind of eyeshadow or eyeliner, other than, I mean, his eyes are lined, but it almost looks like that's just the way his eyes are, right? So his eyes are a beautiful blue color. Let me move them around for you. His eyes do move from side to side. And they're, you know, they're the standard eye chips that have the lines in them. And yeah, they're really pretty. Really pretty. I like the color of blue. It's like the color of a swimming pool or something. That beautiful turquoise, bluey green color. Yeah, he's got beautiful crystal clear eyes. Definitely. Very intense. And so let me close his eye so you can see what his eyelids look like. So his eyelid is a little bit darker than his skin tone, which is nice, and he does have a plain eyeliner, which is brown. It's a dark brown, and his eyeliner around the outside of his eye is also brown, and then he has those two lines and a couple of little faint lines in kind of like the crease of his eyelid. So he doesn't have a whole lot of blush or anything. Let me just open his eye. So he doesn't have a whole lot of blush or anything. He has just kind of like natural blush. So he does have some blush, but it's just to make him look like he's a real, not like he's got makeup on. And his lips are very neutral. They do have some lines in them for texture. But I love how plain his makeup is, his face up is. I just love, love, love that about him. He looks like a real boy. And I don't know if you can tell that some of the shading that just makes his eyes look kind of deep, it's kind of just to make them have some dimension. They're like tiny little lines, but from a distance they just look like a shading. So that's what that looks like. He does have two earrings in the opposite ear as Natsumi. They're exactly the same earrings as Natsumi. And what else to say about his head? Nothing, that's it. I usually do his clothing first, but I did his head first, so there you go. So let's talk about his clothes. He comes with this really cute jacket, which has the black and white stripes on the inside, and that's a nice satin material. It's that soft, kind of thin satin. His coat is a really nice cotton. This is like the cotton that they make coats out of, so it's kind of a more sturdy, and it's almost like a canvasy cotton, if you want to call it that. It might be canvas. Yeah. His coat is decorated up. First of all, it has these nice little cuffs and a nice little kind of trim on the bottom. And his coat is decorated up with, it has some pocket flaps with little buttons on it. They're not working pockets, they're just decoration. And it has all of these little buttons all over it, and they are the same thing that's on his backpack. So it's like a piece of like resin or gel or something, and it's attached to a piece of black foam, and then I think it's either sewn or glued onto the coat. And yeah, they just have little designs on them. The buttons on his jacket are little metal stars. They're metal, and they close with, like, it's a snap. It's made to look like they're buttons, but they're snaps. There's another little badge on that side. His hood has these kind of straps. They're just decoration. So there's like a little buckle here and a little strap that hangs down like that. It's faux leather. Oops, sorry guys. There you go. Oh, hang on, it's not focusing. There we go. So that's just another additional detail for his coat. His hood obviously won't fit over his head like a lot of the hoods, but it's lined in the same black and white satin striped material. I'm going to take off his jacket so that you can see. I'm very impressed by his body. I'm impressed because I've had pull-ups for a while now, and I just got my first Taiyang last week, and now this is my first Isul, and I'm really impressed with the bodies. Are a lot more like an obitsu, because it's got like it bends from two places. It's got this little extra joint in it that allows it to bend down on itself. So he can pose a lot more, a lot better than a pull-up doll can because of that kind of an elbow joint that he has. And I just have to get, his armpit is inside out. There we go. That's the problem with these dolls, is sometimes their armpits are up on their shoulders. This necklace, I was a little bit disappointed in the necklace because the chain is plastic. So it's black plastic chain. The little charm, the little star charm seems to be metal. It feels like it's metal, and it clangs against stuff as if it's metal, but the chain is plastic, which is a little bit of a disappointment. I mean, how much could it have taken to put some to put a metal chain on there. All of my other dolls that came with necklaces had metal chains, so I think they could have pulled that off on this doll too. His t-shirt that he comes with is nice. I like that it's a color because there's so much black and white in these other t-shirts. It's nice that it's kind of like this greeny yellow color. I guess it's a yellowy green with this cute little monstery face on it. And yeah, so I already mentioned he has different joints than a pull-up has. He also has different and much more detailed and nice hands than a pull-up has. I'm gonna go get a pull-up so I can show you what I mean. So this is what her hand looks like. It is crappy. It's not the nicest hand in the world. And it's got like little, I mean, I guess it's just too small and dainty to have the kind of detail that I'd like. This hand, I guess probably because it's bigger, has more detail. It looks more like a hand. Her hand, I find pull-up hands always look a little bit deformed. So yeah, and just the plastic feels like this is just like a sturdier plastic than this. I'm impressed with the body. Oh, and I'll show you the difference in the hinges on the elbow. So her elbow can only go so far because it just has this kind of a hinge, whereas his moves in two ways. So it moves like that, and then it moves more. It moves like that too. So it's just that second movement is a little bit tighter on his body, probably because it's new. So yeah, what was I talking about? His t-shirt, right? I like his t-shirt. He looks like he comes with some black and white underwear, and he comes with this little faux fur belt with the studs on it. These studs are stuck on there, probably like stickers, like the studs on Luna's outfit, so they might come off. I know the studs on Luna's outfit have come off on me. And then he also has these jeans that close with a little hook and some thread. The jeans are really nice. They're actually not, they're faux distressed. So these are not holes in the jeans. They're just threads that are sewn on the outside of the jeans and little patches that are sewn on. And they come right down to his ankles, and they're kind of like a slim fit. And is there anything else to say about him? Only that I also really like his feet. His feet are nicer than a pull-up foot too. Let me see if I can get that so that you can see it. There you go. And the pull-up feet are, they're a hard plastic, whereas these are a soft plastic. So there's, I don't know if that's focusing or not. I'll have to check later. There you get to see the inside of his coat. The lining is really nice. In the back of his coat. And yeah, I want to see his body. So that's what his body looks like. He's not as muscular as Taiyang is. He's a younger man, younger boy. So, and that's it. And also his knees will do the bending up upon themselves too. So his knees have the same joint as his elbows, which is nice. So I won't be obitsuing this guy because he already has nice joints, and that's the reason why I obitsu my dolls. So yeah, so I think that's all I have to say about this guy. I'm going to work with him for a while, and I'll come back in a couple months or so and do a full review on him. So thanks for watching, everybody.